And you are live. Hi guys, welcome back to another video. Welcome back to another live. Dem's here.
Nice here.
Good night guys, good afternoon, good morning. Don't know what time you guys are seeing this live, but regardless of the time, welcome. We're really happy to have you guys here with us tonight. And what are we doing tonight?
You tell me.
What do you think we're doing?
I don't know. Getting some questions from our subscribers, viewers, on how to come to Canada.
So guys, it's a live call-in show. So the pinned link is right there. You guys can definitely click on that link and come in to be a part of the conversation. We're streaming on YouTube and we're streaming on Facebook. So thank you guys for the love. Thank you guys for the support. And I see Tiona Gibson. And I see Simply Kerry. I see Kimsey. Present. The link is pinned right there, guys. If you guys want to come into the stream, have a little chat. Share what's your Canadian journey so far. Questions that you guys might have. And also, where are you on your journey? You don't have to come on with your camera. You can turn off your camera and have a conversation with us. How was your day today?
It was beautiful. Yours?
My day was good. We sound like I have a tiring day.
I was up from 4:30. I'm tired.
Yeah.
I'm tired.
We could pump it up, man. We could pump it up. Somebody say, I not Skimsy.
Kimsey.
I not Sandem's Bernadette. Bernadette, we haven't seen you in so long.
I've spoken to Bernadette.
When last I spoke to Bernadette?
Last week or a week before? Don't remember.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. Bernadette, I haven't seen you in so long, Bernadette. But definitely keep the link going. Hi, good night. I might have messed with the stream, guys. Bear with me a little bit. You know it is with me and technology. Okay. Good night. Are you hearing me? Hello. I see a dab on the stream, but I'm not hearing anything.
Oh my God. His mic is off.
Your mic is off, so you probably want to unmute your mic or connect to your mic and then come back into the stream. Definitely. Yes, guys. So somebody said that's just a glow.
Happy. This is a happy glow. Pregnancy glow.
Davis family says, good night, fam. Did your brother buy a returning ticket for their trip? Yes, they did. And I'm adding Kerry to the stream. Kerry, unmute your mic. Are you hearing me?
I am. Can you guys hear me?
Yes, we can.
Loud and clear.
Hi, Nat. Looking beautiful.
Thank you. You guys are so flashed.
All right. My question. Oh, yes, Dems. You look very lovely. You know, women's will love the compliments.
Exactly. Anyway, Kerry,
not much. I too am on my Canadian journey. I want to take my husband just like you guys did. The only thing is, as you guys mentioned, like, you know, finding the funds can be hard. Yeah. So that's like that would be like my question. Like, any advice as it relates to that?
All right, I'll let Nats answer first, and then I go after.
Beg it.
Lord, I try that.
Guys, when are you planning on migrating to Canada? What's the time?
Right. Well, I wanted to do 2024 to give myself enough time to quote unquote beg, find, borrow. You know. So I think that would have been like a fair time. I don't know. What do you guys think?
Okay. And I'm guessing you're thinking about the school routes, based on the conversation. Yeah. Okay. Now, let me tell you, we can only share what we did, right? What worked for us. So one of the first things that I always say to people is, the point of the matter is you have to show IRCC that you have the funds, right? So an easy way to get the funds is to join a partner and take an early draw, right? That's one way you can do it if you're in Jamaica. You can join, partner. I'm not sure if you're a Jamaican. You sound Jamaican, so yeah. You're Jamaican. So one creative way is to join a partner plan, and in and around the time that you need to show the funds, you can take a draw in and around that time to get that like influx of money in your account. And you could even explain it that you have gotten a partner draw because somebody has been recently successful by doing that. The other thing that you can do is to, of course, sell unnecessary assets. I know it's tough, but definitely sell unnecessary assets. Like for example, if you and your spouse have two separate cars, sell one. It's inconvenient. I know. Nobody likes to take the bus. Nobody likes to be inconvenient and wait on somebody. But sell one of the cars to make up that money. Uh, Live on the bare minimum in terms of even furniture. Get rid of whatever you can get rid of. And another way is to definitely not sell it as a joke, but it's actually really true. Ask friends and family for gifts, right? If it's even temporary gifts, 'cause you don't even have to use their money, but they are supporting you, so that funds is there in case you need it. So those are some things that we did, and I think that could be successful for you as well.
Yeah, definitely, definitely. Yeah.
You think I dropped asleep a while ago, you know, Master Wicker?
No, not at all. Not at all. I'm listening. I'm taking notes. But yeah, I'm
Alright.
definitely considering that and looking forward to being successful.
Yeah, man, you're gonna be successful. We're sending positive vibration your way. So,
Thank you guys. Thank
but
you.
but the funds is a challenge for a lot of people, so we do understand.
I don't know. I heard that cake sale is still a thing in Jamaica. Maybe you can do a cake sale. Maybe it's not much, but it every make a muckle. I don't know.
Yeah,
True.
Right.
True.
Yeah.
yeah. Just try every avenue. Let's try
I'm
every.
gonna definitely try the partner thing. I didn't think about that part.
Yeah, well, that's why we're here.
Thanks,
Right?
guys.
But definitely try that. As again, you just want to get that influx of money to be able to show. So you can join a partner and take an early draw or take a draw in the round the time that you need it.
Yeah, that makes sense. All right. Well, that was my only question. I'm gonna give someone else a chance.
Okay, and where are you from, Kerry?
Oh, I'm from St. Catherine.
Yeah, my
Yeah,
first that's
stomping ground.
that's my place. But give thanks and thank you for being a part of the life tonight. We really appreciate it, and your questions. I'm sure that a lot of persons wanted to ask that question too. So thank you.
Really appreciate it as well. Thanks for having me. I'll be in
Eh,
the chat.
Okay,
See ya in the
Kerry.
All
chat.
right. Bye, guys.
Bye.
Bye. Who else we got?
Mel.
We got Mel. Mal.
Hey guys.
Hi
Thank you
Hi.
for
Mal.
having me. All right. Here's where I am right now with the process. I'm thinking about express entry first of all,
Okay.
and I've gotten my degree evaluated already. Just did my IELTS, and I'm waiting on the results for that. I guess my first question would be because I'm still trying to understand a few things. Somebody was explaining to me the other day that where the express entry pool is concerned, it's not just about having enough points, but it's also based on like occupations and whatnot. Is there any clarity that you could give on that?
Yeah, I could attempt. But first and foremost, let me just make this disclaimer. We're not immigration consultants, affiliate lawyer, anything of the sort. We are not. But we do have a fair bit of experience in most of the streams to include the express entry. So the express entry is exactly as I stated just now, it's a pool. And being a pool, it means that a lot of persons are within that pool, right? So your points are really generated, as you might have known already, based on your level of education, your work experiences, your age, your if you have family in Canada or not, a number of different factors, language tests, and stuff like that. Now, all of those give you an accumulation of points. Based on the accumulation of points, the provinces have access to the express entry pool. When you're creating your profile, you get to choose the province that you are most interested in, and that province usually have the preference to see your profile. But other provinces in the past could also see your profile and offer what is called a notification of interest. However, COVID has changed a lot of things, and the express entry draw is not only now predominantly based on your level of points, but it's based on a specific occupation sometimes, like right now. Like the last express entry draw that was done was specifically for persons within the transportation field. And before that, it was for persons who are in the STEM, science, technology, engineering, and math. So IRCC, I think this is something that they're doing now that is fairly new, that they are targeted occupation. Now, you don't know what those occupations are. I don't know what those occupations are. It's really whatever IRCC deemed fit or deemed necessary to express to invite to apply.
Just once you have like a 1 year experience,
Mhm.
normally in any field or certain fields, you're able to be qualified for express entry.
Yeah, but just to go with what Amoy just said in the chat, big up yourself, Amoy. Amoy did say that the pool don't make sense right now, and I'm gonna have to agree with that because there are so many other ways right now that you can look into. Provincial nomination being one. In Alberta, you have the rural renewal stream. In the Atlantic provinces, you have the Atlantic Immigration Pilot Program, and all of those are provincial streams that really doesn't
For
involve the
me,
express entry stream.
for me right now, I think the PNP just wouldn't be an option based on my occupation. Because mine is one where I would need license and whatnot, and
Mm.
yeah, it's just not an option right now. Unfortunately, because I
That's
was looking
okay.
for all of that.
That's okay. No, I didn't mean to damper your mood, of course, but we're just talking based on our knowledge, right? So we have noticed that it's really occupation focused. The last couple of draws, it's not really so much points focused.
Yeah.
So it's really points and occupation now. So the stream is really tough right now, but anything can change because IRCC is always changing.
Thank you so much for that. I have another question. Because I just recently found your YouTube and I was watching a video where you were saying that you're in
Make
Grand
sure you
Prairie.
subscribe.
I subscribe, man. Yeah, man, from the first video. You were saying that you're in Grand Prairie, and to be honest, I was looking at Alberta as the province of choice because in the video that you were talking about, you were saying that you noticed that a lot of people are saying not to come to Canada, and I was like, the same thing that you were saying in the video, I was agreeing with you. I was like, I realized everybody's saying not to come; they're all in Ontario. So I said, this not make sense. Obviously, something is wrong with Ontario, but yes, Alberta has been the province that I've been researching, but I was looking at Calgary, but you said in the previous video that Calgary is kind of becoming oversaturated right now. I guess my question is, what about Edmonton?
We absolutely love Edmonton. Edmonton is our second home. It's a capital of Alberta. It's a big city, but it's not as saturated as Calgary. We've been to both cities, and Calgary is what. But let me not describe Calgary. Describe Calgary.
Chaos zoo. That's all I can think of. It's a big city that chaotic. It's just
Yeah,
oh my god.
Calgary is very populated. Calgary is a most populated city in Alberta. So, and a lot of persons are migrating to Calgary,
Everybody.
within Canada and outside of Canada. So Calgary is fastly becoming the new Toronto.
Mal, what is your occupation? I'm always asking that question.
Teacher.
Oh, she's a teacher. Oh, check out
you
the Atlantic provinces,
province.
man. Check out the Atlantic provinces. Atlantic Immigration Program. We know of a specific teacher who is there right now underneath the AIP.
Okay, thank you. And my final question before I allow you guys to go is, if you do you think it's a good idea to move from one first world country into Canada? Like, would you say stay where you're at or come to Canada?
To Canada.
Well, like
It does
we're gonna be biased, but the factual answer is really dependent on your situation and what you are looking to achieve, right? Now, there's no perfect society. We're not gonna ever beat around the bush. There's no perfect society, and Canada is not perfect, but Canada is a land of opportunity. And with your head screwed on right, and you are willing to work, you will make it. And that's just the truth of the matter. But where you go play a big factor in what you achieve.
All right, thank you guys so much. That's the end of my questions for now. I guess if I have any more questions, I'll come back on. Thank you.
Thank you so much, Mal, for calling in. We really appreciate it. Guys, we're also on Facebook, where I know we've been ignoring your comments over there on Facebook, but thank you guys for tuning in. We really appreciate you guys 150. What that is? Anyways, guys, if you haven't liked the live already, please take a second to hit that like button. Really helps us out. And share the stream out so other persons can see that the Andersons are live. And subscribe to our channel if you haven't subscribed already. You can become a member as well by hitting that join button. Support us, guys. We really appreciate it, guys. And yeah, let's go and see who else is waiting in the wings. Guys, we really appreciate. Arville General, just mute that now. I don't like your voice.
Yeah, man, it mute now. Yeah, man. First of all, I want to say big up yourself, Dems and Nuts. I've been watching your videos for months now. And, yeah, man. So I'm actually from Mobi. I can tell you that I've been successful in getting my study permit. I got it on September 1st.
Congrats.
Yeah, man. I'm going to New Brunswick, by the way. I don't know a lot of people over that time, but I'm taking my chances in New Brunswick. Yeah, man. So we're actually in the process of doing my girlfriend's work permit. But I have a question. You see that common law partner declaration form?
Yes.
Does it have to be done electronically, or can I print it, sign it up, scan it, and submit?
Well, as a matter of fact, I don't think it can even be done electronically. I think you have to print it, fill it out, get it notarized, and then upload it.
Oh, the reason I ask is because I realize on that form there's a button there to validate the form. And normally when you validate, you normally create a barcode.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, so I was wondering if
that... what you're referring to is only regarding the application form.
Oh, okay.
The application form allows you to validate, and of course it gives you that additional page with the barcode, but that's only applicable for the application form. All other forms has to be printed and signed, including the family form. The application form is the only one that don't need to be printed and signed, because you have it you have the digital signature when you're submitting.
Oh, understood. My second question, I just want some tips in finding a place to live.
Link Amoy.
Amoy in the chat?
So Amoy is in the chat right now. Amoy is living in New Brunswick. She's in I don't know. She moves so much. But my best tip, and I'm saying it as a joke, but my best tip is to try and make connections with persons who are already on the ground. More so, if it's even to just get somebody to go and look on an apartment for you, makes a big difference. Because you don't want to get an apartment that nobody has vetted, that you don't even know what it is, and then when you get there, you realize that you really don't like it, right? So my best tip would be to try and make connections with persons who are on the ground. Now, there are Jamaicans everywhere. There are Caribbean people everywhere. And if it's one thing I can tell you about most Jamaicans and most Caribbean persons who have migrated, is that they are willing to help other persons who want to migrate as well. So Amor is in the chat right now. You can just drop a chat in. Amor, she says search the list there. Oh, that's she's replying to somebody else. Amor is in the chat right now. Amor on Instagram. She's on TikTok. And I'm sure Amor will share her email with you. You can connect with Amor courtesy of DiAndersons. Amor, you're being voluntold. Thank you very much. And she can definitely help in any way she can. But apart and aside from that, the other thing you can do is to reach out to the property management companies directly. Just give them a phone call. Hey, my family and I, we're moving to New Brunswick, whatever city it is, and we're looking to get an apartment. Do you guys have anything available? This is the dates we're coming, and that's usually very successful.
Okay, all right. Thank you for that information. And
As long as you're not going to Toronto, you should be able to find an apartment.
come on, Toronto out of the question right now.
Yeah. But enough congrats on the approval and all the best on your journey, all right?
Yeah, man, I appreciate it. Thank you.
Yeah, man, enough respect. Yes, guys. So back to the chat we go. I've missed like 90% of these comments, but thank you guys so much for throwing the chats in. We appreciate it. We're gonna be trying to do this a little bit more often as well, guys, so that for persons who want to call and just chat with us a little bit, this is an opportunity to do so. We're also on Facebook. We're not neglecting you guys. Thank you guys so much for the love. And I see a comment. Hi guys, nice seeing y'all. That's from Rosa. Thank you, Rosa, over there on Facebook. And of course, the majority of people are over here on YouTube. Guys, smash that like button. Smash that like button. And most importantly, click on that link and come in. Let's have a chat. There's nobody waiting in the background right now. So you can click on that chat. And if you have a question, if you just want to share something that you believe that somebody who wants to migrate to Canada can benefit from, you guys can do so as well. That would be fantastic as well, because the best way to learn is to learn from somebody else's experience. But while we do that, let's go into the chat a little bit. So I'm going to just start at Davinia? Yeah, yes, the funds. Then Rouse says, sell all things I did. I did that and we're here in Canada now. Worth it all. Kiva Lloyd says, how can I get a work from outside of Canada? Man, that's tough. Manda says, good night, everyone. Andrew says, hi, guys. Amor says, the pool don't make sense right now. What else? Davis Family says, sent in our visitor's visa application since June 25th. Still no reply. What do you guys think? We really can't do anything other than to wait on IRCC, for being honest. I understand. Is it possible for me to apply for my study permit at the airport for my son and he gets a visitor's visa? I'm not so sure about that one, to be honest. I'm not so sure about that one, but I definitely say give it a shot and then go for it.
That time now, you can't go on a bed, pack up.
Look here, a country day, that's why I get darker early.
Why are you like this?
It's now 7:22 p.m.
10:22 over here now.
What time is it in New Brunswick?
10:22.
9:22? 10:22.
Oh, okay.
It's almost Wednesday. It's almost Wednesday. But Amoy, what's up? What's going on?
I'm here.
Yeah.
I just wanted to come on here to advise the guy that he can link me on Instagram.
Okay, what's the Instagram again, Amoy?
Diva Moy. Guys, if you go follow me on Instagram, like tell me say I wanna come from DiAndersons, because we have like thousands of requests and
yeah,
kind of weary of who me letting in my personal space. So
yeah,
let me know.
So,
it's Diva Moy. So DIVAMOY. On the ground.
Huh?
she walk on the table and she go.
I'm small, so I can navigate myself around small spaces.
Oh my god. Yes.
So
So
Diva Moy.
yeah.
Instagram.
So I linked the guy to my Telegram group. I have a Telegram group for students coming into NB.
Well, you have a different Telegram group. You never tell me about that, Amoy.
Because can I live at NB, sir?
Well, that's a good point, but
for new persons coming in, so it's to help them to navigate coming.
Yeah, as a matter of fact, if you don't mind, you can probably share that link as well, so that for persons who want to be connected with persons in New Brunswick as well, that would be a good platform for them to do so. And of course, you guys know we highly endorse Amoy. Well, we don't highly endorse New Brunswick, but we highly endorse Amoy, so that you guys can definitely get all the information that you guys need.
Come get to the PR over here, guys.
Like, tell them again. Huh?
That's true. Amoy. So if you guys don't know who Amoy is, she migrated to Canada as an international student, living in beautiful New Brunswick, Canada. She's now done school on her postgrad work permit, working towards her permanent residency. Amoy, is Canada burning down?
I don't know. Which part?
Oh,
I don't know if it's a brand though.
you don't
It's a
know?
brand
No, you know.
somebody asked me that day, New Brunswick have housing crisis. I don't wonder which New Brunswick shut down.
Yeah. So that's why I'm asking you the question, because a lot of persons on the live right now, they have seen the videos. All the tears in the cars. Don't come to Canada. What you need here. What do you have to say about that?
For me, it's all about your mindset, right? I don't subscribe to the notion of this whole depression thing, and we all know states are expensive when you come here, and inflation is everywhere. It's not only here, because I went home recently for a funeral, and Jamaica prices them whop me. I could not believe how party expensive. Like we can't go on a date at tasties now. That's how like seriously, come here with a different mindset. Block out the noise. It doesn't make sense. You come here and all the noise. Most of the persons that are talking about all these expenses and everything live in Ontario. No, if you're in a province and something is not working for you, move. You are not a tree. You're not planted.
Exactly.
Yeah.
You're just there. Somebody told me that one of her friends went home the other day, and I was asking her. So she did a 1-year course, and she got an extension on her work permit, and she let's ask her why. She said the PR thing about record for us. I said, what did she do? Did she try to move to another province? No, she suggested that to her, but she never moved to another province. I don't know. Some people just love the city life.
Yeah.
From them, not mine. I can't tell nobody else to live them life. Like I said, for me, my goal is to get my PR, which I'm in the process of getting. So that for me, and take a time. As we finish school, I mean, put in my application, everything is working out. No, I couldn't do that in Ontario.
Yeah.
So for me, it's all about where you choose to live. People just need to know the priorities. Like a couple of months not gonna kill it in one place or quiet. Learn to by yourself. Learn to adjust. Like
That's it.
just learn to be different. Like you know, have to up in the crowd with everybody else. I don't know if Canada is burning down. I really don't subscribe to certain notions. I don't listen to the noise. I just know I'm over here living my life. I don't listen to people and negativity. That is their thoughts, not mine. I don't share the same sentiments, so I cannot comment on it.
And it's very, yeah, I asked that question because of course we share the same sentiments. Like things are gonna be tough regardless where you go in the world. But the point of the matter is the opportunities that are here, you're not gonna find it many other places. And that's just the truth. So if you're looking for opportunities, if you're looking for a way to grow and to support your family, I 100% support moving to Canada. But you have to be smart, you have to be wise, and choose where you go very, 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 very wisely. So, Amai, we're going to kick you off in just a bit, but share one thing for all the persons watching right now.
Share what?
Share something for all the persons who are watching right now, and they're like planning their journey. This was you not too long ago. What would you say to these people?
Have a plan. Have a plan. Block out the noise. At the end of the day, everybody's journey is different. You cannot compare your journey to anyone else's but your own. Everybody's journey is different. Learn to be where you are and just root yourself, plant yourself, and bloom. You will be fine. Find your tribe. Stick to that. Me not subscribe to certain notion. Me know about the loneliness. Me know about the depression. You know, winter me still outside to enjoy myself. But depression I go. Depression try to stay over there.
Yeah.
I'm not saying it doesn't get lonely. It absolutely does get lonely. But as I said, find a tribe. I don't know come to Canada, come experience it for yourself, and then make your own opinion, form your own opinions. Don't let people's opinions of what their life should be or what they thought Canada would be. You have to be open-minded about it all. That's what 2 cents get me off. Bye.
Yeah, thank you for sharing, Amoy, and see you in New Brunswick next year.
Okay. Okay, we'll see.
Bye.
Bye.
I don't know why people laugh every time I say I'm gonna be traveling Canada next year.
Yes, still be traveling Canada, but you talk about New Brunswick next year. I don't think you're going.
No, I'm going to Nova Scotia, going to New Brunswick,
yeah,
and we're going to Newfoundland.
Come with the chat from
all the ends. We're going to all the ends. We're going to all the ends, guys. I'm going to share the link again for all the persons who want to join. So you guys can, come into the chat and be a part of the conversation, guys. We really appreciate all the persons who have been participating so far. This is our first live call-in show. And we're just trying to make it work. So let's hold on.
There's a lot. That's the bottom, is there?
Okay, guys, so yes, guys, so I just shared the link again for all the persons who want to come in. We have a stamp. Okay, stamp, I don't know what's going on. It's not allowing me to add it to the studio. I'll say just click off and click back on again. Where we're in this chat. Oh, listen, DiAndersons, big up yourself. Davina says, not seeing much colleges in New Brunswick. How can I join the Telegram group? I'm planning on coming to New Brunswick for September 2024. Good night, congratulations. Are you coming to Ontario? Oh, I'm not sure I can afford it.
Eventually.
I'm not sure I can afford it, but it's on the bucket list, definitely. It's on the list, but these are so expensive over there.
It's on the list.
It's on the list. Or not says it's on the list, so it's on the list. Not trying to carry on, just answered your question. And guys, I know we're missing a lot of these chats, but I do apologize. If you haven't liked the live already, we have We have 60 persons on the stream so far, and we only have 28 likes. So can we run up that number a little bit, guys? Let's run up that number a little bit. If you're here, just take a second, hit that like button. Really helps me out. Also on Facebook as well. We haven't forgotten you guys. Hit that like button as well. And subscribe to our YouTube channel if you haven't subscribed already. I share the link. Click on the link. Come in, be a part of the chat. Share your journey being here in Canada. What has it been like for you? What would you have done differently? And also, if you're thinking of coming to Canada and you have a question, you can come on in. Let's chat about it a little bit and see if we can help answer your questions. Oh, Rochelle Ramsey says I am here too. Big up yourself, Rochelle, in the other room. Amen. I'm going to change your mindset. Change your mind and you change your world. Change your mind and you change your world, guys. There's not even any doubt about that. Your mindset can make or break you. It's all in the mind. The mind is so powerful, you guys have no idea. Guys, there's nobody waiting in the background.
Nobody wants to talk?
Nobody wants to share their journey. Everybody's shy. Nobody has a question. Okay, in the meantime, then let's read some of these chats that I've missed. Amoy says the group is only for persons coming to New Brunswick. Our Instagram name is Diva Amoy. Diva Moy. Yeah. Amoy says stay away from Ontario in all caps.
If you can.
If you can, in small caps. Small letters. I am looking to go to PRAIRIE, Ontario. Is that a good place to live? I've never heard of it before. I'm not sure of the city, but might be. I don't know. But outside of Toronto, well, Toronto is very expensive, and a lot of other places. But there are actually affordable places in Ontario. Oh. Yeah. Sorry, guys. We just like literal drive.
I didn't find it.
We turned sideways for a while. Okay, So I think we have covered all those chats so far, and there's nobody else in it in the background. I don't know why, but anyways, let's talk a little bit. Charger for this? Is it right here?
No.
I'll be right back.
Were you scared to go back to school? No, I wasn't scared to go back to school. Simple Carrie. I was excited going back to school. I wasn't scared at all. What get me is the first week of school though. I was overwhelmed with everything that was happening. I'm doing online class. I can't go in person because of family reasons. But the amount of work, school work that they give, come like that man me. So, I wasn't scared, but now I think I'm managing, organizing how to handle the schoolwork on a weekly basis. So everything is, working out for now.
Talking about school?
Yeah, because I saw that.
Do you suggest taking out a loan to pay for school? It depends on your situation, right? Now, taking out a loan is a risk that only you can decide if it's worth it or not. But I don't see anything wrong with it. But it depends on your situation. Nobody can tell you to take a loan. You have to figure out if it's good for you or not. Miss Noalita says, guys, I took a risk in late 2021, sold everything and left my job in Jamaica. And now I'm on the verge of becoming a PR under the humanitarian and compassionate route. Disclaimer, it really works. Miss Noalita, listen, you can't share that without giving us a little bit of a background on that. So you're gonna have to come into the stream. You really don't have to, but we'd love if you do to just share a little bit about that. Dav.
Hey guys, good night.
Welcome back.
I was wondering if I think the person named Amoy said that I shouldn't go into Ontario, but I was checking on Barrie, Ontario, a small city by itself. So I was wondering if that's maybe a safe route to take.
There are some small towns in Ontario, especially North Ontario, rural Ontario, that is inviting people to come. Thunder Bay is one of them that I know that is wanting persons to come and get a work and get PR and all of that. So look into rural areas in Ontario.
Yeah,
Yeah.
to be frank as well, like Barry is not an area that we are familiar with too much. So we can't give you like an accurate answer to your question. But most places in Ontario I would avoid. That's just me. But there's a lot of places that are okay. As Nat says, Northern Ontario is not as bad as other parts in Ontario. And just like everywhere else in all the provinces, you have more expensive places and least expensive places. So before you commit, though, I want you to just do some research. Look on rental prices. Look on job availability. Just look at some different factors that's going to be key when you get there, and then let that be your guide.
Okay. What about for the funds taken? Someone is asking in the chat if they can take a loan, if that would be a good idea.
And I did answer that and say that again, I can't answer that straightforwardly because taking a loan is a risk that the person has to decide if it's worth it or not for them as individuals. Now, if it's worth it, take it. Absolutely, because it's any means necessary. But ultimately, nobody can say, hey, Dav, take a loan. Or Nav, don't, or Dav, don't take a loan. It ultimately based on you as an individual and your situation and what works for you, right?
Okay. That's all I wanted to ask. Thanks.
Well, I appreciate you, Dav, coming on. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Okay. Let me just say, Mr. Mayor, you and not keep up the awesome job you're doing.
Hi,
You're,
Tasha.
you're changing lives. Tasha Gentles, thank you so much. Yeah, we were about to quit the other day, but we're still here, so that's good. That's good. Thank you so much for your kind words, by the way. We appreciate each and every one of you guys. All the new subscribers, welcome. Thank you guys for being a part of the Anderson family. And all the old subscribers, the foundation, the rock.
Mm-hmm.
Thank you guys as well. I really appreciate you guys. Yes, I was saying Miss Noah Little. That is a big thing that you dropped. I would really love to hear a little bit more about it. If it's even not here, I'd really like to chat with you after here just to get a background on that process. Just so that we can probably use your experience to help somebody else, to guide somebody else, so that they too can also become successful. Right? Don't keep information like that close to you because listen, that is something that can potentially change somebody's life.
Mm-hmm.
And we always say, because like even the other day, I'm not gonna call any name, so you guys don't know who it is. But we went and we did like there are some persons who came to Canada for the first time. I wanted to get their experience on camera, and they weren't willing. And in truth and in fact, I think I understand privacy, but ultimately, I want people to be open and to share. Like even a platform like this, you're coming on, you're not even sharing your face, nobody knows who you are, but you're sharing your experience. If we didn't share our experience, a lot of persons would not even know that these are things that are very possible for real people. So please, guys, when you have gotten to where you want to get to, please share your experience so that other persons can benefit from it. I strongly believe in that. Don't keep it to yourself and share it to close friends and family only because like you are benefiting or you have benefited from somebody sharing their experience, letting you know that this can be done and stuff like that. When you get there, don't keep it to yourself. Share it. Share it. Share it.
Somebody give it to you, you pass it on.
It's paying it forward. It's paying it forward.
Pass it on.
Right? It's paying it forward. Don't keep it to yourself because your journey is potentially somebody else's journey. Right? And your experience can change somebody else's life. So don't keep information to yourself, guys. Share it, share it, share it, share it, share it. And we've seen it time and time again. Persons come to Canada. As soon as they've gotten to where they want to get to, is almost like they don't want to share any more information. And we're saying that no, guys. We know that you're gonna get busy. We know that time is gonna be an issue, but share your experience so that other persons can benefit from it as well. Anyway, that's enough ranting. Quit woman, haters will hate. You guys are totally awesome. Don't ever quit. We love you. Foundation 100. Shanique, bless up, bless up, bless up. Hi guys, just joined. Dan, thank you for being here. Hello, I'm Mohammed from Nigeria, living in China, Beijing. I have visitor's visa. I get open work permit if I come to. Okay, incomplete. Yes, I would love to hear about the humanitarian route if is always beneficial indeed. Simply Carrie says, yeah, don't hide your blessing. And Nicola says, don't gatekeep.
Mm-hmm.
Smash a like and a video for that. Don't gatekeep. Don't be a gatekeeper. Don't feel like say, oh, you want to keep it for yourself and nobody else should get it. Share it, share it, share it, share it, share it, share it. Guys, we're going to be here for just 15 more minutes. So if you have a question that you want to ask, if you want to share your experience, the link is there. I'll share it one more time in case you got lost in the chat. And you know what, guys? We can take up to 10 persons at the same time. So come into the chat, man. Come and be a part of the chat. Let's have a group forum. Let's have a group forum to close out the live tonight. This is our first call-in session. And let me just say that for our unplanned call-in session, we appreciate you guys being here.
Wake up, nuts. I'm tired.
So I'll just share the link again. Guys. Click on the link. Come in. Let's close out the live with a group chat, group forum, group session, conversation, whatever it is. Whether you're thinking of coming or you're already here, doesn't matter. You know how we do it here. Dems, is there a program or route for farm workers? I'm not sure. I am not sure. But you know what?
There is, but it's not. There is something, but I think you have to speak to a professional for that one. Yeah.
So just to repeat what Nat said, I'm not sure if you guys heard.
I'm talking loud.
She said that there's probably a program, but you might have to consult a professional. Not said she's sleepy, so
I'm
she's
sleepy, man. Pushing.
So Tavia, thank you for coming on. Guys, come into the chat too, man. Come and be a part of the conversation. But Tavia, what going?
That was fast. I didn't expect you to click on it so quickly. Hi. I've been watching you guys from what 2021. I'm not lying. There are many times, but tell myself don't even bother with the dream anymore. But every time you put out a video, it renews some hope in me to actually one day make the move. But I just want to big you guys up. What you're doing is really awesome. I'm telling you that I have family members in Canada and I have friends in Canada. Most of them are in Ontario, but for the others that are elsewhere, the information that you put out, your guys are a blessing. So just keep up what you're doing. But the main thing I really wanted to ask is if you have come in across anyone who have applied for visitors before and got rejected and apply again and they were accepted, or what's the process like? I know there have been others who have done it. I've seen other YouTube videos where persons have been rejected and they tried again and they got through. But from your end, have you had any one-on-one with anyone who has gone through that?
Plenty. So I'm gonna talk about a visitor's visa, and I'm also gonna talk about study permit as well. Right? So for the visitor's visa, I've spoken to quite a few persons who have been rejected many times and they have gotten approval eventually. Now the key of the matter is understand what the application you're applying for. Like for example, a visitor's visa is intended for you to visit. So you have to make it clear that you're visiting, and even though you get an invitation letter, I always suggest writing a letter of explanation for every single application that you're submitting. Now,
Okay.
In that letter of explanation, you're going to address all the concerns in the previous application, which is the reason why you've been refused. It might be funds. It might be they don't think you're going to be returning home. It might be a number of different factors. But whatever the factor may be, focus on that and address it in a letter, right? And persons who do that are usually successful.
Okay. Because for me, well, we were rejected in 2017 and I'm planning to try again. So I just wanted, I know eventually I'll contact you to help because of all the testimonies of how well you are, how well you do with assisting with the LOE. So eventually that
They're
will
just saying
come.
that because you pay them to say that.
I doubt it. People are not going to testify about something that is not true.
Money can make work wonders.
Yeah, but I don't know. 100%. Just reach out to us whenever you're ready. And again, I said I was gonna share about a study permit experience that I encountered recently. So the person has been rejected 4 times. 4 times the person has been refused, and then they reached out to us. We helped them with their application, helped them with their LOE. Again, we're not consultants, strictly based on our experience, and they were approved on their 5th attempt. So it's not impossible. It's not impossible. I promise you, it's not impossible.
All right. Thank you so
Okay.
much. All right.
All righty. Have a good night. Thank you so much for participating tonight and not allowing us to sit here and speak to ourselves. We
You
appreciate it.
too.
So we have Dwight and Kerry. Bless up.
Night, guys.
Wagwan, wagwan.
Yo, we
Yeah.
are dealing, bruh. And around midnight now in Nova Scotia.
11 to 11, 10 minutes to 11.
10 minutes, 11. Wagwan, bro. And Kerry, are you here too?
Yeah, I had one other question to bounce off you guys.
Sure, go for it. Because a
All
reason,
right.
what do I like a reason, so you can ask the question.
All right. All right. So I'm kind of stuck between choosing something in supply chain management or banking and accounting. I've always been in business. That's where I thrive. So to study it, I've been like debating which road I should go because I know that, what we research and all, you got to pick the one that can secure your job, possibly, to, go towards PR and so forth. So I just want to bounce that off you guys. Like, which do you guys think is more favorable, or are they really both great decisions to try?
I really don't think it matters.
Yeah.
I really don't. I think. All right. So one of the things that I'm gonna say is when persons are just doing their application, they tend to overthink every little small detail, and I think that's what you're doing right now. Now, whether you do a supply chain management or a banking and finance, either one is gonna be able to get you a job in the future. Now, jobs are not ranked based on the occupation, but it's ranked now based on the tier. So it's really dependent on the tier jobs, and the tier would be pretty much the same, and that would give you the PR opportunities, right? Now it all depends
Okay.
on what you as an individual wants to do. What is it that you want to do? Like, do you want to do banking and finance, or do you want to do supply chain management? What are you passionate about? What are you most interested in? That is what's gonna allow you to make that decision, because either one of those studies
Can be a job.
can get you a job and get your PR
Oh,
and all those lovely things.
okay. Because I know that, like, in some fields you get PR faster than some.
Well, it depends on the province. Some province has different pathways for different occupation, but that's something that you have to look at, right?
Okay.
Yeah, it's not a broad brush straight across the board.
Okay. Okay. Okay.
Okay, and
Got
again,
it.
it's just based on our experience.
Yeah, I understand. Yeah, that was what I was debating with myself about, like, which route to go. So I guess I have to do
Okay.
some more self-reflection.
Yeah, definitely, definitely, and of course, don't hesitate to reach out to us if you need clarity.
Yeah, definitely. Thanks.
Yeah, man, bless up. Yeah, do I talk to me now, bro? What go on?
What's up? What's up, DiAndersons? What's going on, Nats?
Yeah, man, all the family.
Good, man. We're all right so far. You
Okay,
know,
okay. Give thanks to calling in, bro.
yeah. I just joined the live as well. I never on the live before.
Okay. So guys, this is Dwight. If you guys don't know who Dwight is a Jamaican who came as an international student last year. Living in the beautiful province of Nova Scotia. Came with his family, wife and beautiful daughter. They are going through their journey, and yeah, how's the journey been so far, Dwight?
It's been good, a lot of experience. Lot of new things you learn as you go along.
Mm-hmm.
Some struggles involved, of course, because you're trying to get around to know places, to know how the system work,
Mm-hmm.
and yeah, just take some time, but eventually you'll get there.
Definitely, definitely. So, what advice would you give to somebody who is just thinking of making this move, other than move to Nova Scotia?
Um, just do your research properly. There's a lot of provinces you can choose from.
find out which one is the best options. It depends on the route that you're taking. That is important as well. But just go ahead with it. Don't give up. Just be focused on everything. Do everything in your powers to get the job done. And you'll get through. Never give up. Even if you get denied, continue and press. You'll definitely get through.
So Dwight, simple question. You are a real person, real Jamaican. Um, do you regret moving to Canada so somebody else moved to Canada?
Of course, I'd encourage anybody to try anything that they want for their life, whether it's Canada or another country. If that's what you want, you should definitely go for it. Don't make nobody else comment deter you from trying to do what you want to do with your life, because everybody experience is different. Sometimes you have people. I'm seeing a lot of videos going around about Canada, and not to be fair, not only Canada, about the UK and the US as well. But everybody's experience is different. Some people come and they make some bad decisions, and then it's hard to recover from them. So whenever you come into a country, it's new for you. The experience are going to be different. And you just have to just be focused and know exactly what you came for and how to go about it. And definitely, if that's a dream of migrating, you should try it and see it how it goes. It might work, it might not work, but you won't know unless you try.
That is it. That is it. And do you regret moving to Canada?
No, definitely not. Definitely not. And I'm still on the journey, as you know. I'm in my second year of school, just begin school, lot of assignment, lot of work and thing. But um I know that this is the beginning and we're in like the middle part of it right now. So I know when like next year it's gonna be much better than this year.
That is it. That is it, bro.
Yeah, man.
Of course, no, so we've been speaking to you and your family, like even before you submit your study permit application, bro. Like, well, from when it was just a thought,
Yeah.
right? If you could go back in time and speak to that person, that Dwight at that point in time, knowing what you know now, what advice would you give yourself then?
Good question. Hmm. I would say maybe the timing, but everything in life happens for a reason. So maybe this was the best time. Because we could have come before. We were trying to come here before, but it maybe just didn't work out at the time. I didn't actually apply it at that time, but then COVID happened, and we were wondering again if we should still come. And eventually, we made the decision that yes, this is best for our family. So maybe just. hmm, I don't want to say it's the perfect time, no. Or but looking back, hmm, decision that I made, I think it was at the right time. Yeah.
Awesome. Enough respect, bro, and blessings to the family. I spoke to your wife yesterday, by the way. I'm not sure if she told you.
Oh yeah, she told me
Yeah,
so she
I had a lengthy conversation. We get
yeah.
couple bad up as well, because I'm not reach out to her in a while, but everything.
Yeah, it's been busy. It's
Yeah,
been
man, it's
crazy.
busy.
It's Canada time.
But
Especially this.
we'll definitely link up. I told her that we'll be in Nova Scotia next year.
Really then, really. We love to see that.
We'll definitely link up next year, bro. All right, bless up, bro.
Yes, man. Bless up then. Bless up.
So, Debbie, Debbie, are you still
Hey.
here? Yeah, man.
Yes, I'm still here. Night night, guys.
Good
Now
night.
I know I've asked this question and I remember asking you this question about studying Ontario. And no, the question was really, does it matter the province which I study in terms of the postgrad work permits and the PR process? And you said yes. But follow-up question to that. What if one study in Ontario but wants to complete the PGWP in another province? Is that possible?
Yes.
Okay.
A lot of like based on my profession as well, I've been meeting a lot of former international students who studied in Ontario and then they're running to Alberta now. They have their postgraduate permit and they are now working in Alberta. Most of the provincial streams in Canada requires you working in the province, either for 6 months or 1 year. So once you do your time, then you're eligible for provincial nomination, regardless of where you studied. Now, if you study in the province, it gives you additional kudos, but even if you don't study in the province, you are still en route to permanent residency, as long as you do your working time.
Right.
Yeah.
Okay. Okay, cool. Thanks much.
Was that it?
Yep, I think for now.
No, man. Don't run away yet, man, because you wait a long time in our background. You mentioned that you have studied in Ontario. Where?
No, planning. Sorry, planning.
Oh,
planning.
you're planning.
Well, not necessarily there, I shouldn't say there, but I wanted to really start next May.
Okay.
But, so it was between Ontario is at the bottom of my list. So it was really NB and NS and PEI were my top 3. But Ontario has school starting in May.
Alberta also have school starting in May.
The program that she wants to do.
Not for postgrad cert.
Oh, I see.
Yeah.
Okay. I don't know. I think that I don't know why I think say I may alone have no degree, and I understand, but yeah, I do get it. But where in Ontario are you looking on?
To be honest, I'm not sure. I've been looking on Sheridan College, Canada. That's the name of it. Yeah. Those two schools at the moment.
Again, just practice the 5 P's. Just practice the 5 P's. Proper preparation, prevent poor performance, and you'll be fine. Just do your proper planning, do your proper research. Know that it's expensive, but as long as you plan and prepare, you'll be fine.
Yeah, man.
All right.
All right.
Cool.
All right.
All right, cool. And we're gonna just take 2 more calls, and then we're gonna call it a night. So we have Summer. Good night, Summer.
Hi, how are you?
We're good. How are you? Well, not this time. I am good. I'm buzzing. She's sleeping.
Oh, that's great. Well, I came in 2019 and I came to Ontario. I would not encourage anybody to come to Ontario. Don't.
Is that a Trinidadian accent I hear?
Jamaican.
Jamaican sounding like a Trini.
No. Never been to Trinidad.
I've been speaking to so many Trinidadians. I can speak the accent out of like a crowded room. Listen, use your real voice.
I'm using my real voice. This is my real voice.
No, okay. With that being said, let's go back to what you have just said.
Yeah, so I came in 2019 and I went to Windsor. So Windsor is on the coast of, it's right across from Detroit.
Yeah, separated by that lake.
Yeah, by that lake. But I did my research, and to go there at that time, it was cheaper than to go in the city and what I wanted to do.
Okay.
But however, if I was to do it again, I would not come to Ontario at all.
Tell me why.
It's too competitive to get your PR. Now for housing, it's expensive. So if you want to get your PR, you need to go to a province that is easier. And you have to do your research and look into the fields that Canada is looking for to set you up to be, upfront in line to get that PR.
Yeah.
So it took me longer than I know it would have taken me if I was in another province. But yes, I did get it, and I got what I wanted because I'm in the legal field. And if I'm in that field and I'm telling you it's expensive here, it's expensive.
Yeah, because the legal profession make money. It's not like bankers who don't make money, but but with that being said, Did you do a 1 year program or a 2 year program?
I did a 2-year program, and then I did my license, straight out of school. So I was prepared to come here financially, so it wasn't an issue for me, and it was good that I was prepared because when I came here, COVID came.
Yes. We also came in 2019 too. So yeah, that was our experience also.
So that helps me because I came by myself, so I had nobody to push on me.
Yeah.
So coming here, I was prepared financially. I knew everything, and it was good because the only job I got during at that time, COVID came and I lost it. So can you imagine if I had wasn't prepared at all, what would
Yeah.
have happened?
Yeah. So in terms of so we have all seen the video summer, and people are really complaining about the housing prices in mostly Toronto or the GTA area. But in Windsor, what would you say is the cost for an average 2 bedroom apartment right now?
Well, I left Windsor,
Yeah.
but my friend is there and her one bedroom is 900.
Okay.
That's for her one bedroom in Windsor. And there's a one bedroom apartment. But right now I'm hearing that a one bedroom there is going from 6 to 800, just a one room that you're sharing.
That you're sharing.
Like, I mean, you're sharing a house, but you have your own room between
Yeah.
6 and 800.
Man, the stuff.
Yeah.
I want the job market like there.
For me, it took me a while to get a job there when
Yeah.
I was there. So I don't think the job market is that wide there, especially for students. It's going to
Mm,
be hard for you to get a job there because how I got a job is because I knew somebody.
okay.
That's how I got a job there. So I
Mm,
moved immediately when I finished school because I moved and I got a job like less than a month after I finished school. So I got a job before I even got my license to
okay.
practice.
Okay. And you mentioned you're no longer living in Windsor. Where are you living now?
I'm in the goodly GTA.
Goodly. So that's why she's saying,
Oh, so you jump out the frying pan and jump in the fire.
Don't worry, I'm jumping out. I gave myself 1 year to jump out.
Okay. Now, what is your experience like in the GTA?
It's 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 hard. Prices, I don't even know. It's
Yeah.
really hard. It's really hard here, especially if you're by yourself. So that's one
Sorry, so
thing.
persons who don't know, the GTA, what cities comprise the GTA?
I think it's Mississauga, Brampton, Toronto, I think North York too.
Okay.
Oh, I'm not sure. I'm not remember if Oakville is a part of it, but
Okay, so
but I know
Brampton, Toronto.
Yeah, yeah, but I know Barry's not a part of it for sure.
Okay.
Oh, Scarborough is a part of it too.
Okay.
Hmm.
What about like London and places like those?
No, it's not a part of it. London is it's not a part of it.
Okay.
But you're gonna go and come to Ontario, as you guys were saying before, go outside of the GTA.
Okay.
Go outside of the GTA and try something outside of there. Um, True, is anybody coming? Look on if I don't know if you guys have been watching the draws recently
Mm-hmm.
and see how they're going and seeing that they're not doing a lot of all programs draw, they're doing mostly specific draws. Look at what Canada is asking for,
Yeah.
and then go into those fields to set yourself up to be upfront.
Yes.
That's what I will tell anybody to do. Other than avoiding the GTA or avoiding Ontario as best as possible, just don't come and study anything because at the end of the day, when you come, you want to get your PR, and it's what is going to let you get your PR.
Yes.
After that, you can do what you want to do.
So when are you moving to Alberta?
I said I gave myself 1 year. I'm 6 months into the 1 year. And how do you know I wanted to move to Alberta? I've been there before, though.
Because it's the #1 province in Canada, and also 90% of the population is moving to Alberta.
Yeah, but I've been there before, though. I did come here before I started school. So I've been to Alberta before. So
Where in Alberta are you thinking of moving?
uh, I'm thinking Edmonton. Because I've been to Edmonton before. I've been to Lloydminster, but I'm not going there. I'm sorry, that's too much bush for me right now. That's too much bush. But bit Edmonton. I'm looking at Calgary or Grand Prairie.
Did she just say Grand Prairie?
It's either that for Alberta or New Brunswick.
Good time, Summer. Don't tell me with a good time.
Yeah, but I'm looking into those areas. But I'm kind of swaying over to Alberta.
Yeah, Edmonton is good. Grand Prairie is even better. Calgary, not so.
But definitely not Lloyd. Nope, I'm not going there. I've been there already.
Okay. Well, thank you so much for sharing your experience, Summer. We really appreciate it.
You're welcome.
Absolutely. And good night.
Good night.
Is it Larry or Larry? I'm not sure, but good night or good morning or good afternoon. Not sure where you're calling in from.
Good morning. 3:10 a.m. here.
3:10 a.m.
You're Nigerian guy.
Bruh. Listen, guys, smash a like on the live, guys. Smash a like on the live. Somebody literally bleached them with on this live. I appreciate it. Where in Nigeria from? Lagos or Abuja?
Lagos.
Lagos, the most populated city in Africa.
Yes, like Toronto.
Yeah. What's the population of Lagos?
But we should be about 20 million now.
20 million in one city.
Mm-hmm. That's the largest, most populated.
Is it Larry?
Larry.
I don't mean any disrespect, but I'm surprised you got electricity.
Oh, where I live, we do have I can say we have like 16 to 18 hours light every day, and I have inverter in the house too. So once the light is off, you switch to my inverter. So I don't really know when they take the light at times. So
you must be a part of the Igbo tribe.
No, Yoruba.
Yoruba. Oh, that's the rich tribe. That's the tribe with the housemates and all of those.
We are rich.
Bro, I got so many Nigerian friends, man. I'm telling you, I know all about it.
Yeah, okay. That's good.
But I'll give thanks, bro. Yeah. Thank you for calling in, man. I really appreciate it. How can we chat and provide advice?
Yeah. My question is just about this visitors visa thing. I've had my visa since January, and I have a brother who stays in Saskatchewan.
Okay.
But the reason why I've not moved is, he came on a open work permit with his wife. His wife is a student, so he has this open work permit. So, but the thing is this: he doesn't really know his way around all this converting, looking for jobs, and all of that. So that has been the issue.
Okay.
If he had come in on a visitor's visa too, he would have probably known or have an idea of how it works. So that has been my issue. That's why I've not moved. I don't want to share whereby I'll get there and I'll just waste my 6 months looking for work and all of that, and then I have to go back home again because I can't afford to overstay. So that's just about it.
Okay. So the truth of the matter is, Larry, is it's tough to find an LMIA job.
Yeah.
But tough don't mean impossible, right?
Yeah.
Now, it depends on where in Saskatchewan you go, because I know that the smaller towns in Saskatchewan, somebody was telling me that there's quite a few LMIA job opportunities there.
Yeah.
As Saskatchewan is one of the most aged population. The province has all are probably 70% old people. So so there is a chronic labor shortage based on information in that province.
Okay.
But the emphasis on the effort is gonna be on you. It's gonna be up to you to go and find that job, because in truth and in fact, we're not sure of all the provincial streams in Saskatchewan, but the one that we're sure about is the one that if you can get an LMIA job offer, then you are then able to convert to a work permit without leaving Canada. But it all depends on finding that LMIA job offer. There may be other streams that bypass that, but we're just not sure of all of those streams as it is of now. So the truth of the matter is you get your resumes printed, you get landed, and then you hit the streets. That's all there is to it.
Okay. So it's better I come in and hit the street with my resume, because I have applied over 400 applications. I've sent CVs since last month till today. I can tell you that I've applied for over 400 jobs. The little response I get is unfortunately, you know, that kind of thing. There was one that scheduled an interview with me, and they canceled the day of the interview again. Maybe they got to know I'm not in the country, so maybe that's why they canceled. I don't know.
When you
But
are here,
okay,
and the employers are able to meet with you directly and face to face, it makes a big difference.
okay.
Unless you can get your brother to act on your behalf.
It won't be, because he'll be at work.
Right?
I don't think he'll be able to do that, because he goes to work, and you know, except when he closes from work, he can start doing that. I don't know.
Yeah, but the point of the matter is you need to be on the ground or have somebody on the ground.
Okay.
It makes it a lot easier because we have been going through the process ourselves, not directly, but our extended family who's here right now came as a visitor, and they ain't going back, right? So that's the mindset we had. So the goal was to find a job by the hook or by the crook. So we had to hit the streets and all of those lovely things.
Oh yeah.
So what I'm telling you about is something that we have actually done.
Okay. Okay, I'll give it a try. I'll think about it. I'll give it a try, but it's not going to be, because you're getting into winter now, so it won't be the best of because of the season, the winter season coming up.
Exactly.
So I should try and put it to like next year, end of March, early April, so that it will be easier for me to move.
Yeah, that's true. That's 100% true. And thank you so much for calling in, man. Like at 3 o'clock in the morning, we really appreciate it. And we have seen your name before, so
I sleep late for a while now. Maybe my body has acclimatized to the Canadian, you know.
Are you working a couple hours?
No, the thing is, for a long time, I mostly do my findings during the night like this. I do my research because it's peaceful, it's calm, and I sleep very late. When I drop from here now, keep doing some things again online. I sleep like 5 a.m., 6 a.m. at times.
Okay. Well, have a good sleep, my brother.
Thank you so much. Dams.
Absolutely. Peace out. Okay. Thank you for the support.
No problem at all.
Okay.
Bye.
Yes, guys. So that's it. That's it for tonight. Thank you guys so much for participating.
What? I'm there. You said you wanted company. I'm here keeping you guys company.
Thank you guys for being here with us tonight. We'll be doing this a lot more often, guys, giving you guys an opportunity to just call in, ask your questions. If you guys like this kind of new format that we're doing, smash a like. let us know. Drop it in the comment section. Let me know if it is that we should continue doing this, or if you feel like, yeah, we are okay with all things are already. We don't need anything new. We don't need to change anything. Drop it in the chat and let us know. And if you do like this form of stream, if you do like this live, like the live, right? Click on the like button. You have no idea how much that helps us out. If you're new here, if you're seeing our face for the first time, hit that subscribe button. Dems and Nats here. Jamaican migrated to Canada, student, worker, been through the process. You guys know how it is. And that's it. Listen, says like the calling. Thanks for the live, guys. But I think you missed out the E card that says live, guys. And get some rest now, guys. It's now 8:19 in Alberta. So it's not that late. It's not that late for me. But nuts is fried. Right? Yes, guys. So as I said, smash a like. Smash a like if you haven't liked the video yet. We're not even at 60 likes yet, and at one point we had up to 90 persons. Guys, I'm disappointed. Run that numbers up before we get off the live. And again,
I would like to repeat this before we go. What someone said in regards to studying. Please choose something that is in demand in Canada. Will give you faster, or not say easier, but faster way of getting PR. Remember that part. Especially look into the province, their in-demand occupation, or look into that and study that. Don't study something that maybe love it, but you can do it after you become PR. So study something that is in demand, health, technology, along that line. Do that first and then study what you want to. Wow.
Thank you for sharing that. That's as is literally sleeping beside me.
Leave it alone, but I'm just barely
But that's true. And thank you to all the persons who have called in. Thank you guys so much. We're gonna dip right now. See you guys in the next video. Say bye, babes.
Bye.
Man. Thank you guys.